It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is U.S. Bank Stadium in doing this one.
Yeah, just about everything, Kate. These are two such even each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night.
Offense, first time this game. And then brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for two-or-three quarterbacks. But today, made us a substitute in the pocket. Franchise quarterback to go upon.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is that short game is enough. He set it down. He set it down. It's 1 from the 46. He set it down to wait some here's first and 10. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. They give it to him again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about it. This tackle. First and 10. Here's Jackson. Has the connection to Jones. And he takes this one down to the 10 before getting that timeline. 2nd and 3 now. All right, still scoring.
Exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, turn it off.
Move back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll push this down after get this up to the 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
One thing they learned, Kate, with the transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, they're just destined to end in a minimal game, and some of them will set up that critical play out.
No need to sticks after ripping off the 8 of 28.
What I like about that, Kate, I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here. They're going to get a big yardage down the field instead of just...
And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field with this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while.
And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. A turn coming from the 6. He's got a lane. We can look at this Vikings offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time. Surprisingly, it was incomplete. Second down coming up. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. It's a massive gain, and all of a sudden we got first and 10 inside the red zone. Another try, following the sack. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on Keyword. It's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on Keyword, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Moments away from the beginning of our second half. We'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting. And they sent it 4-yard chunk there. Complete beyond the mark. matchup there. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Let's see what they went with on third down. Doesn't go far.
That field goal feels the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look at that scoreboard. This one is no, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
As they set the 6. Just to midfield before he's tackled. The Vikings up. It's back to the field. They motion the slot man right. First down, here's Lamar. He's going deep this time. This is going to end up incomplete. Really aimed it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's...
And it's taken down at the 43-yard line.
Tick.
And they're going to bring him down just as we come to the 2-minute warning. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. As he shoots his man. The Vikings jump in front late. So
this one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, they're still...
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Stopped on the return at the 27. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go down after a nice gain and a first down.
Stun my goodness. Couldn't get it.
Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get
That's a big kick, guy.
setting up the pass. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone in line. He'll look to throw it. There's there, with a new set of downs to move. The Chiefs signal for a timeout, and that's going to be their first.
Perfect time for the first down.
Quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Here he is to throw. Watch down the he's taken down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. Here's the timeout after the center captain take it, so they're down to just one final play. So what an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long.
Oh no.
You ain't seen real, but just saying, like, what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I was sitting in the bitch and there's no reason to cry.
Cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got me apart. Now they wanna run in circles like the kids in the park. Now I'm created the bar. They ain't no monster. Them niggas jumpin' up upon boy.
I'm an airport, baby. I'm too hard to count. Counting the cash, yeah, it's too hard to count. I'm dealing with a fake, it ain't too fake to doubt. Acting like they are what they not for they clout. They just suck my blood, they can look.
With the pocket watching G's flipping at the scene, pulling on some dead folks. Only on a real note, I couldn't fake what I was doing. All my real ones notice me go riding for his in the 50 that I'm going up. They see the chain, I keep it tight.
Hell, what the hell of a year it's been.